Hello, Ray. Okay, I'm gonna refill Mama's food bowl. Oh, she's excited to see me. Her tail's all shaking and everything. Ray's looking right at me, eye to eye. We got a pirate kitty. Ray. Okay, Egon was looking at me. I think Ray's got his eye gum shut. Let me grab a tissue. Oh, here's tissue. Sorry, Ray. We're going to have to participate in eye dampening. Well, that is Egon. Never mind. Okay. With a real Egon, please crawl forward. She just headbutted my hand. I was dunking it into this water bowl. Do we get milk in our eye? Oh, I reached next past Mom to dunk the tissue in the water bowl, and she headbutted it. There you go, little one. Okay, you are Ray. And I can see in stereo again. Yay! Let me get the toy ready for Mama, so I can interact with the kittens. I'm not weighing them this time, this visit. Just playing with Mama, playing with the kittens. I haven't been visiting all too often because Janine needs to warm up slowly, which means she needs to have plenty of alone time. And now that she's playing and chasing the bird toy around, I'm gonna start visiting more often. She's being friendlier to me. It's just that this area right here is a no human zone. Egon, Ray, bless you. I think we will call this, let me see, where's the blue one? Okay, I know this has been called Ecto already, so I'll call this Doe, Ray, Egon. I don't have my iPad with me, so I can't see if I'm being actually funny or not. Regardless, the kittens are being cute. Oh, she's really playing this morning or this afternoon. You guys are fat little kittens. They're definitely heavier than average. The average kitten that's 3 weeks old. I read earlier that the average weight for a 3-week-old kitten is 12 ounces. And these guys are already topping the pound mark. You don't have to worry about Ray's crusty eye. He doesn't have any discharge or anything. Crusty eyes, or you could argue that they're just dried up tears. And with all the hairs, they get tangled together. And she's letting me pet her for a few seconds at a time. One person posted on Facebook that she'll let me pet her if I'm wearing a glove. I forgot to grab a glove, so I don't know yet. Oh no, did you fall over and go flop? Oh man, if that's not cute, I don't know what is. For a second there, I thought I had Egon on my hand because Egon just meowed. I thought that was Ray. Well, Mama's pooping. All that good food she's been getting. Please cover that. It smells. It doesn't smell as bad as normal foster poop does. She's really good at covering it. Ray, you're such a ham. You feel like you're a pounder now. Look at that fat belly. Look at that fat belly. Just look at it. Okay, let me get your eye crusties there, Egon. Trying to find a shortcut, Egon? Oh, Mama brought the toy back to me. Okay, let's do our kitten exercises. Boom! Yeah, kittens don't come with breaks until they're at least a month old. Actually, not even that. More like 6 weeks. They don't get them installed yet. Too young. Don't sneeze on your brother's face and not lick it off. That's just rude. We'll get this one spring. Did I shoot? Mama's doing a butt wiggle pounce. Run, you fools. Janine's lying in ambush waiting for the feather to go flying by. You know, let me soak those eye boogers to see if they come off. You're probably not going to like this. There's one. There we go. There's two. I need to do that before I take pictures. I'm like reaching right past Janine, fearful for my life as I was trying to dip the tissue into the water bowl to get more water on it. And she just rubs up against my hand and my arm, headbutts me. She's rubbing against, she's really rubbing against my hand right now. Both cheeks, top of her head, sniffing. But if I try to pet her, she'll swat at me. I can slowly pet her where it feels like she's rubbing, where she might think she's rubbing against me. And I could actively pet her for about 2 seconds, and then she realizes she's being pet. Nice try there, boy. You're getting your turbo going. Did you know kittens are stackable? Your turn, Ray. There we go. He didn't like being upside down until I applied pressure to his hind feet. I'd hold him up to the cam, but like I said, I don't have my iPad with me, so I can't make sure I keep it centered. Run, boy, run! Exercises. See, this has many purposes besides just being cute. That being exercising the kittens. It helps, gives them strength and agility. Works on their balance and coordination. Because right now they don't really have much of that stuff. You got litter on your nose. Got it. Ooh, I'm petting Janine's ear. She was facing away from me, and I reached around and started scratching the top of her head and then moved to her ear. And she let me for 10 whole seconds. Meow. Is it food time? Is that what you're telling me? You hungry? You want the good stuff, huh? The good stuff helps fuel the good stuff for the kittens. Mm. Okay, you check on your babies while I empty this can out. All right, you're making really good progress now, Janine. I'm proud of you, girl. Have this meal on me. When the kittens get around this age, I like to pick them up and move them around like this. What this does, it helps them learn how to not be afraid with having their paws off the ground. It's very scary for a kitten to be picked up and having their feet dangling. So doing this gets them used to it. But these guys don't seem to really be fear being picked up at all. A lot of kittens will start screaming and squirming if you pick them up like that. These guys take it in on stride. It's another sign that these guys might be cuddle bugs. Getting bit by a 3-week-old kitten is like being gummed by a gummy bear. Hold on there. You got an eye booger floating over your eye. There we go. I got it. How many heads are going kaplooey right now? I also do hold them like I. Another reason why I hold them like this is so they get used to being on their back If you watched Ripley's Kittens, you saw how Ash was. I try to get that every foster to be like that. Hello, Ray. I see you. Yes. Okay, I will pet you. I'll pet you too. Don't worry. He's like, you got two hands. Okay, I'll let the kittens continue to slay you with their cute. I'm gonna go ahead and step out now. I'll be back later for the weigh-in. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the temperature of the room down from 80 degrees to 75. Now that the kittens are older, they're able to maintain their body heat more on their own. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.